Pumping the trucks fiercely, he jerked his driver off the footplate and followed them into the siding. "Come back!" yelled his driver. "Fire and smoke," said Thomas. "I am sunk." Really, he was only moving because a careless cleaner had meddled with his controls. He soon found his mistake. He tried to whee, but he couldn't. He tried to stop, but he couldn't. He just kept rolling along. He didn't dare look at what was coming next. There was the station master's house. The station master was about to have breakfast. "Horrors!" cried Thomas, and shut his eyes. The house rocked. Broken glass tinkled. Plaster was everywhere.
But it was too late. "That's done it," said his driver. "We shan't get any further today." "But what about my passengers?" "Now for our plan," giggled the trucks. "Go faster, go faster." "Slow down," called Thomas's driver, and applied the brakes. Poor Thomas stood dazed and surprised in a muddy pond as a toad eyed him suspiciously. "Just like this," he boasted.
But Diesel was in the yard too. "Now I'll show Thomas who's best," Diesel whispered, and he gave the trucks an extra hard shunt. Paint pots flew into the air and splattered down all over Thomas.
Hooray! I did it!
Then there was trouble. There was a clang and a prang. Thomas gasped.
Cinders and ashes! I've broken my brakes!
Thomas's wheels started to whir and to wobble. He flew faster and faster down the hill.
Oh no! Oh, help!
Thomas raced down one hill and rattled up the next.
Help! I can't stop!
Thomas's heavy trucks pushed him on and on through a junction where Spencer was waiting.
Blistering violence!
And into some potato trucks. Potatoes bounced everywhere, but Thomas sped on. Into a flatbed of jam barrels. Sticky jam flew in the air and landed all over Thomas. But still he went on and found himself rolling along an old rickety track. Ahead, Thomas could see a thick wall of bushes.
Fenders and funnels! How can I stop?
With a scrunch and a crunch, Thomas crashed into the bushes and came to a stop.
Flaming fireboxes! That was scary.
Everyone here seems excited to see me. I guess they really need my help.
Thomas didn't realize that the men were trying to flag him down, and he didn't see the danger signs.
Look out! You can't let down here!
Cinders and ashes!
But soon he's at the top, and then he just can't stop. On! The trucks go faster still, because those trucks will get the engines every time. Trucks will run the engines off the line. once again, laughing while they crash. Trucks and trucks will get the engines every time. Trucks and trucks will run the engines off the line. They don't care how big they are, to them it's just a game. Those trucks and trucks will get them all the same. They don't care how big they are, to them it's just a game. Those trucks and trucks will get them all the same.
Whoa! So Topham Hatt's brand new hat blue car slid away from Thomas and down the other side of the hill. Oh no, cried Thomas. And he raced after the runaway car. Percy was waiting at a signal. Arthur puffed slowly into a siding. He had heavy wagons of fish. Look out, Arthur! Arthur's wheels spun as he raced straight into the buffers. Thomas puffed harder and harder. Ahead, there were works on the track. Thick mud was everywhere. Rosie had just left the washdown. Suddenly, she saw the runaway car racing towards her. Oh no, cried Rosie. The brand new hat blue car sped towards a junction. Gordon was waiting with the bandstand. Then there was trouble. Oh no, cried Thomas. Gordon was surprised. I told you I'd get to the Sodor show first. And he puffed proudly away.
He was careless with his hook. His hook knocked the switch, and the switch started the jet engine. And the engine began to whine. The whine got louder and louder and louder. Uh-oh, said Cranky. Before he could say anything else, the jet engine was rocketing Thomas up the track. Oh, said Thomas. The driver tried to put on the brakes, but Thomas couldn't stop. Oh, boy! The station master called ahead. Clear the lines, it's a runaway train. Signals were changed and points were switched. Thomas had never been so excited. Thomas flew by James and rocketed past Henry and raced by Percy. They were amazed. Bertie was excited when he saw Thomas flying down the track. Want a race, Thomas? beeped Bertie. Never mind. No one had ever seen an engine go so fast. Gordon had no idea that Thomas was racing along the main line. I am the fastest, said Gordon proudly. Hi, Gordon. Bye, Gordon. Gordon could not believe what he had seen. At last, the jet engine ran out of fuel, and Thomas was back under his own power.